All right, welcome everyone out there to Ask Hypnotica. This is Ask Hypnotica number 10, and we're going to get right into it. And this is something that's extremely important, and I'm going to hit a lot of different aspects of it. There's a lot of information out there on this, but I'm going to really define what I've found in my experience, which is the most important things that a lot of people don't talk about. But through experimentation and doing all these things that I do, I figured out some pretty important things that most people just don't talk about. So let's get into it. Here's the question. Hypnotica, you talk a lot about the importance of writing down what you want in life, in love, finances, career, etc., in order to make those things reality. I've done just that, and these things haven't happened. Why is that? Does that mean that I need to refine, rewrite, clarify things again on paper? Or is it an issue of the universe needing more time? Or does it mean these things won't happen? Or is there other options or reasons here that I have not mentioned? Thanks for answering. Okay, so here's a couple concepts that I want to talk about that most people haven't. First of all, did you really write them down? You know, having them in your head is one thing, but actually writing them down is another. And let me show you something here, okay? Because when I tell people to write things down, they'll maybe write like a paragraph of what it is they want. I'm going to show you a little bit of my life script. This is the first thing that I originally did when I was like 21 years old, all right? And there it is. Check it out. This is the one I always talk about. And when you get specific, you really got to be and have a definition of what it is you want. Okay, I have this thing broken down. Like I've said it before, I'm amazed that people watch more Netflix than they do designing their life. So there's so many different aspects of your being. There's your mental, there's your physical, there's your spiritual, there's your career, there's your health. There's all these different things. But most people, when they do their goals, they just say, I want to be fit. I want to have a great job. Okay, that's not a SMART goal. A SMART goal could be specific, measurable, okay, realistic. These are things that attainable. These are so many different things that you could do to do this. Now, let me show you the difference between what most people do and what I have done, okay, personally. Now, my mindset, first of all, is probably the strongest that I know of any person that I know, excluding maybe every once in a while when you get in a fight with the wife, okay? That's just the wife. Sometimes she can piss me off. So, but here's the things that go into this. Let's just talk about mental, all right? I want to show you something. Like this is called putting your time in. This is called defining and designing your life. Let me do that. Mental. 1 page, 2 page, and then I got my little things that did stuff like that. That just gives me a visual. Now, more, all right? Now, let me just tell you, I'll just actually read it, all right? I'm going to show you, this is what I was thinking about when I was 21, 22, I don't remember how many years ago. But I'm going to read this to you, and I want you to think, did you actually put your own effort into doing something like this? Like really putting in the effort and designing what it is you want. You don't even need to believe this kind of stuff at the beginning, but you need to get it in there. You need to get those thoughts to get in there and start reinforcing the ideas. And like I said, this is extremely personal to me, but I'm going to show you exactly what I believe on the inside. My mental self is fun and radiating happy. All situations in my life are wonderful. I have a childlike playfulness. I enjoy playing and being at peace. My imagination is outrageous. I have a serene mind that is passionate about life. I'm passionate about life. I'm excited about life. My mental mind is free and playful and happy to live life outrageously. I live all areas of my life outrageously, and I enjoy all of nature's wonders, and I take the time to worship its beauty. I see, hear, and feel the beauty in everything. I only see, hear, and feel the best in everything. I take time for myself to play, and I invoke in others my play. I am a kid at heart. I see the world as a beautiful place to be. I am glad that I was born, and I love being alive. I now feel a deep inner peace and serenity, and I am always deeply relaxed and centered. I enjoy doing things that are fun. I fully enjoy all people, and I love to smile and make others feel good. I only focus on the positive in life. I am cheerful and friendly to all people, and I am beautiful and lovable and kind and loving, and I have a great deal to share with others. My mental attitude is I deserve the best in life. I know I have a lot, and everyone recognizes. Each day in every way, I'm getting better and better and better. My mental attitude loves to love and loves to be loved. I enjoy brightening my day and everyone else's day. I fully love and appreciate myself, just as I am dynamically self-expressive. I always communicate clearly and effectively. I wake up feeling wonderful and I look forward to a wonderful day. I am passionate about life. I'm feeling calm and happy all the time, and I'm happy with myself and being free. My mind is free and has a great imagination. My mind is talented, intelligent, creative, and I use my talented, intelligent, creative mind to enjoy life and to create the very best for myself and others. My mind deserves the very best, and I am an open channel for creative energy. Creative ideas and inspirations come to me easily. My mental attitude knows it's okay to enjoy life, have fun, and I do. And I'm happy in everything that I do, and I live all of my days. My mind is curious and brilliant, and I always love learning better and better, and I trust the infinite to bring me all that is useful and wonderful. Thank you. That's just on one aspect. I mean, just on other aspects, I have 4 and 5 and 6 pages. But did you put in your own effort like that? Did you really sit down and get specific about what it is you want? Okay. And the other thing that's so important about writing things down, not only does it activate more of the neurological functions that are going on in your mind, but think about this. It's actually a form of alchemy. It's magic. It is actually the first manifestation of something that is actually physical, okay, that you're putting to paper. So it's going from this etherical thought up here about this is something that you want to actually something that is appearing in the world, like I will accomplish this. That is the first clue that's appeared in the physical world. So that's my way of looking at it. It's like, cool, like it's happening. It's already happening. This magic, this mystery, this universal wonderment is taking place. And that's the first step. And it's actually being physicalized right here in front of me. It's now a part of the physical world from the mental stuff. So another aspect that is super important, okay? And like I said, I partied my ass off. Like I was a wild man, all right? And I did it for specific reasons. First of all, I didn't want anyone telling me what to do. I always wanted to have my own ideas about things. So I went and explored, and I explored fully and completely the wild phases of my life. And also with that, I wanted to see how much this affects the physical energy of the body. So anyone, trust me, anyone that knows me knows that I was like whoop over here and then whoop over here and then whoop over here and then whoop over here. Okay. And a lot of people didn't really understand it, but I wanted to make sure that I knew for a fact to a T that the energy and how you eat and what you do is amazingly powerful in the effect that it can have on your life. So like I said, when I went 1 week and I was just eating shitty and coffee and sugars and stuff like this and things like this, I noticed my energy was like this, up, down, up, down. And you know what? Your mind, because it's so tired, it's just trying to get by with all the toxins that you're putting in it and just get by, that it skips doing what it needs to do. And I really noticed this. Like, for example, if I was in the kitchen, I would just use a plate. Maybe I would just put it there and say, you know what? I'll do it later. The mind likes to shortcut when you're not in optimal health. Okay. Or if I'm walking up the stairs and there is, I don't know, let's just say there was a shirt on the floor. Okay, I might just walk right by it because I'm like, I don't want to, it's extra energy. The mind wants to conserve energy. Now, when I had it over here and that's the way it was, it's just, just half-assing things, okay? Like you're shortcutting yourself. When I started good and I started eating the green drinks and I started eating live foods and stuff like this, next thing you know, the energy's there to assist you in your dreams and your goals and what it is you want. So I'd be doing that, but I have so much energy, I'm just like, I'll just do it right now. Boom, there you go. Okay, I'm walking up the stairs, I see the shirt, scoop down, pick it up. All right, toss it in the thing. You have extra energy to do your goals. So one of the questions that most people don't talk about, and this is what I figured out from going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, is that the energy greatly allows you to go after your goals. Okay, and a lot of people don't think, well, I have these goals, well, I'm just not doing them. Well, maybe you just don't have the energy for them. Okay, to go after your goals takes energy. To go after your goals takes a lot of energy, and it's specific energy that's going to get you there and do those things. So think about that. Think about how your diet is. Lots of people don't talk about this, but I'm telling you right now that it absolutely makes it a huge, huge difference in your ability to go after what it is you want. And another thing I think about that I figured out as well is that when you're on a shitty diet and you're not really eating good, imagine like there's these little lights, it's like there's a light down here, light down here, light down here, light down here, light down here. And up here is like your goal, your dream. It's like you're seeing it out of your pineal gland, okay? And here's like this typical standard American thing. You only get this like little bit of a light. It's barely shining. You're like, So you don't really see your goals. You don't really see your dreams that much. But then you get a little healthier, and then it comes up here, and it's a little bit brighter. You can kind of see, but you're not sure. Okay, and then it's just getting to optimal health, where you're like right here, and all of a sudden it's bright, and then all of a sudden you start seeing what needs to take place, and you're like, okay, cool. Like I start seeing. Then when you get optimal health, like up here, boom, you see it. And you're looking around, it makes sense because you're activating your mind that has not had that energy to really activate it to see your goal, your dream, and your vision. It's so important that most people just don't get this. But I'm telling you right now, do this. Look after your health, okay, and then go after your goals. And there's a couple other things that are important. Like, did you actually state your goals in the positive? Lots of people say, well, I don't want to be fat anymore. Okay, that's like me going into a restaurant. Imagine if you were a waiter, okay, and I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, the waiter's like, well, what would you like? And I'm like, well, I don't want anything with bread. Okay, well, what would you like? Well, I don't want anything that's green. Okay, well, what do you want? I don't want anything that has meat in it. Okay, what do you want, dude? All right, seriously, what do you want? Okay, so you have to really think about what is it that you want. State it in the positive. Hey, I want to be at 8% body fat. Okay, well, what has to happen in order to take place? What are some of the action steps that are needed? Okay, you're not going to do it just thinking about it. Okay, what are you actually going to do? What are the actual action steps that has to get you there? Here's, and think outside the box too. Like, have a little bit of fun doing it. Like, some of you guys out there are gamers and stuff like this, and I trust me, I love to play my video games every once in a while. And think about these quest games, all right? You have these quest games like Diablo or all kinds of different ones, Lara Croft, whatever it is. You have these quests. Think about your goals and have a little bit of fun with them. Like, write down all your goals, okay? First down, write down everything that you have to do. Just get it out of your head, because what it does is it dissociates it from your head and allows you to see things a little bit more objectively. Get it out of your head. Your mind's not meant for storing things. Your mind's meant to be creative and go after things that it wants. Okay, so write everything, just get it all down. All right, and then write down your goals. Some things that you want, or some plans that you want to attain, or things that you want to go after. And you know what? Put it in a bowl. Just do one and put it like a little fortune cookie. Put it in a bowl and stuff like this, and play a little fun with it. Like, instead of looking at games, look at it like your quest. Your quest is to go to the gym 5 times this week. That's your quest. And if you and get your quest, then you get to move on over to here and things like this. That's the powerful thing about this. So let's just say you're like, okay, you really don't have the energy to do that, but you pick it up and it's like, okay, go to the gym for an hour. Well, play with it a little. There's no one way to do things. Like, cut that goal in half and say, okay, half an hour. Okay, or if you can't do that, cut that one in half and say, okay, it's going to be 15 minutes. Go to the gym for 15 minutes. Start to work in that routine. And it's extremely important to actually work in a routine. Like, get yourself engaged in doing things. It's the routines that get most people screwed up, because they're in some bad routine. Like, actually set the time to get into a routine and say, you know what, the first thing I'm going to do in the morning is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to achieve my goals. And I've actually found that it's extremely, for me personally and a lot of other people, I think there's a lot of noise pollution that's out there when people start to wake up, around 11, 12, and in the afternoon. To me, it's hard to attain my goals at that point. There's a magic in those early morning times, between 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 starts to get a little weird. But if you can wake up early and let that non-world that's out there, that's quiet, everything's still quiet, so the electromagnetic noise that's going on in the world and the chaos and everything like this, it doesn't really affect you. I notice in the morning, things are more calm, and you're more apt to go after the things that you do. So these are just some other things that I'm telling you. Like I said, I tend to go all over the place, but I'm just trying to hit home some strong points here. So have fun with it. Get a little creative. It doesn't have to be like, I have to get my goals. It could be like, I'm going to attain my quest. Okay, and what do I need in order to do this? Okay, well, to build my character, I need to go to the gym, which will raise my strength. Okay, my dexterity, I'm going to do some kind of aerobic self over here. My charisma, I'm going to go to a Toastmasters group, and I'm going to define and build this character. Have fun with it, man. No one said it has to be any certain way. And another thing is have fun, like, going over them again. Like, most people, when they do their goals, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to go attain this, and they're so blah. All right. Some of the things that I do, like, I like to get my body involved. I'm a huge fan of the group 2 Steps from Hell. And if you play their music, their scores, they're powerful scores, like boom, boom, boom. Boom. Read your stuff. Read it out loud. Like, take the time to see yourself doing that. Imagine what it would feel like if you were walking that way. Imagine what you'd be talking about. Ask your questions. Like, if I already did achieve this, what would be some of the things that I would have to worry about then to take it to the next level? Okay, like ask yourself the right questions. So there's all these different things and they all tie in. But I said the main thing is have your goals down in positive. Okay, make sure that they're measurable. Make sure that they actually excite you. Make sure that your energy is actually good enough to support you. Okay, and just have fun with it, man. Like, open your mind up. It doesn't have to be a certain way. Create your own game out of it. Okay, and just do one, so you get one a day, one quest a day. I think you can do that. Okay, one quest a day for the most part, if you're going for some big dreams and goals and stuff like this, is better than most people. Okay, it really doesn't take that much it's like 3% difference. That's the difference that makes the difference. 3% extra action makes the difference between the status quo and above and beyond. Okay, and enjoy it, man. Enjoy this process, okay? This is about creation. This is about going after what you want. This is about sending me these kind of things and saying, you know what, I'm a little stuck here. Redefine what it is you want. Write it down. Decide for yourself that you're going to do what it takes to get the energy to support your goals and your dreams. And then, you know what? And then go after it like just a raving lunatic, man. Just go for it. It's you and only you, okay? Remember that. You are the one to go after these. There's only one of you that has your goals, your dreams, your desires. You get to accomplish them. And I'm so looking forward to hearing you email me back and go, you know what? I figured it out. I got it, man. I appreciate that. So hopefully that helps. Just giving you a fresh perspective on the whole thing. That's all I'm here for, is I have a unique perspective. Hopefully one of those little things went in. So in the morning you find yourself just kind of waking up and having this deep longing, desire, craving just to go after what it is you want, because you know what? It's worth it when you get to look in the mirror, see that sparkle in your eye, and realize that you did it. So if you have any questions, send them to askhypnotica@gmail.com, and we'll be talking to you soon. Hypnotica out.